Meteorologist Joe Bastardi, Blank Industries weekly winter update. Not much going on this week, but this pattern, at least through March, looks like it's going to have a lot of potential. Now, what has been happening is it's found every conceivable way not to snow from DC to Boston over the last 3, 4, 5 weeks. And of course, we've had our fair share of snow further north than that and on into the Rockies. And this upcoming week is pretty benign looking. Well, yes and no. It's benign looking in here. Snowfall over the next 24 hours, very light in the northern plains, but you can see much more occurring here over the Great Lakes. And then the following 24 hours, it moves out into here. Some light snow. Now, this is what we call Arctic snows. Snows at very, very cold temperatures here with this big high pressing down. And then that organizes on Thursday into a storm that tries to develop out here. And it sort of fades away coming to the eastern seaboard. So this area here, light Arctic snows, heavier snows are possible in here. And then we have to see if that wave can hold together as it comes across the mid-Atlantic states for snow in there. Now, after that, Friday into Saturday, it's quite benign. Saturday into Sunday, we see something trying to develop in here. And that could be interesting down the road because of the fact that there may be a low pressure along the mid-Atlantic coast and high pressure trying to nose in and a bigger feature further north. But that's speculation. Now, while that's going on, your concerns about the northern plains and lakes are going to start increasing again because this is going to be a pretty powerful system coming out. And it's probably going to lead to a lot of snow in this area of the country in the longer term. Now, why is this winter going to? It's like last winter and the winter before. I mean, it just kept going and going. In fact, March, the last 2 Marches have been the coldest winter months overall, or heating degree day months, put it that way. But this represents more than 8 degrees below normal being forecasted for March in the Northeast. This is generally 4 below normal, and that kind of stormy pattern looks like it's going to be taking shape. If we look at the European out here, at day 15, for instance, you see this big negative here, this piece sitting back here. There's another little piece trying to come through here. It's very similar to what we saw in April of 1982, except it's occurring a month earlier. So if it's occurring a month earlier, it could be some pretty wild stuff going on in the longer term, and it's something to keep in mind. While the snow season has only been above normal in certain areas, there's a lot left. And a lot of times when you see winters like this, March becomes the month for all the wild events. So that's something to, at least tuck in your back pocket and keep it in mind. That's it for now. Enjoy the weather. It's the only weather you got.